Oh my god, what is this? Why, it's RTF again! Yes! Well, it's our semi really full voice chat full of plenty of people. Yes, it's Seihou, and we're starting with a casual little event with Touhou players trying out the game. And then we'll follow with Seihou 1, Lunatic Survival, with the sole 2 Len'eners of the game. Hello. Nervous? Why would you be nervous? This is a casual event to start out with. Hello, everyone. Hello, my fellow commentators.
Hello.
Hello.
That's really good. I'm really happy to have such a dedicated cast of people willing to put themselves through the game for the first time live on the stream. But don't worry, just to start out with, we have a really nice and chill event, so a few Touhou players can act as the audience surrogates for a primarily Touhou stream to identify things about the game. So, which of you want to start out by reading the introduction of what is RTF?
I can go. The Retro Touhou Festival is a competitive event primarily focused on the PC98 Touhou games, but for 2025 we have Seihou right now, and Len'en games were also featured last week if you'd like to check that out. Players can compete in either scoring a survival and earn retro points by finishing successful runs, but I don't know if we're going to be doing that today.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, type PC98 FAQ in chat, or go to Maribel Hearn's website, which has a frequently asked questions section, for more information about emulators and such.
Alright then. Well, but now we are playing a different game, so T, your stroke innocence, you're a big expert of the game, so why don't you explain with your own words the differences between Seihou and Touhou?
Sure. So for Seihou, one of the main defining differences people tend to point out, at least when they're seeing the gameplay differences for the first time, is that the shots or the bullet patterns themselves in the game aren't very dense, but they're noticeably faster than they are in Touhou. With this game in specific, there are 3 shot types, the same character, that being Vivid. Each shot type each have the same speed and the same hitbox size, which I believe is 5x5. Rank is present, and scoring will make the game harder. In specific, I believe it is killing enemies, collecting items, and even grazing will increase ranks, so rank is going to go up no matter what you do. There's no death bombing in this game. If you try to death bomb, it'll buffer the death bomb input, and you'll instead die and then bomb immediately after respawning. So it is highly encouraged that you try to bomb in advance. There's very low resources in this game. By default, you start with 3 lives and 2 bombs, and over the course of the game, you will gain an extra 3 lives, totaling to 6, and an extra 2 bombs, totaling to 4 bombs in total, and that is all the resources you get. And then finally, just focusing doesn't, similar to the PC98 games, focusing doesn't tighten or narrow your shot. It just lowers your movement speed.
Yeah, well, the point is that actually there aren't a lot of differences between Touhou and Seihou, all things considered. Frankly, you should just go and give it a shot. It's fascinating, and nowadays, thanks to the Rec 98 crew and whatnot, we have native ports to modern OSs. So if you have the game, you can just boot it. It's more trouble-free than booting a lot of Touhou games even. So I don't know, just give it a try. Yeah, nothing can go wrong with that. It's just a neat, different thing to give a shot. Don't you get? Well, my friend, frankly, don't you guys agree? I mean, what do you feel?
Oh yeah, I mean that's what we're doing here today.
I would say so. If you're a fan of the PC98 games, I think you would enjoy Seihou. It's a decent bridge between the PC98 games and the Windows games. So,
yeah. I think, frankly, you guys, if you're watching this stream right now, if Seihou looks interesting, just give it a shot. Oh, look who it is! It's the person responsible in chat right now. They're the one responsible for making Seihou actually very well playable on modern systems. So kudos to them. You should go to check out their resources. It will really make a difference if you want to play the game. Check them out. It will really help. And you can play Seihou. The players are going to try out the game tonight. They use some of their resources, and I didn't see any complaints about getting the game to run. It was all pretty smooth, apparently. So you guys should just give it a try. MapRQ stream is struggling. Well, we'll start on the hour. We'll just give everyone a 45-minute reset timer just so they have enough time to, check the game out, suss everything out. Do nothing really massively. We're not going to see super plays or anything, but it's okay. I kind of miss playing Touhou with a more casual spirit, just seeing how far I get, not knowing where things will end up.
There's
But I
nothing
like
wrong
that the
with
stream
cycle play.
focus on that again. Well, ApriQ stream seems to be kind of struggling. I don't know. Yeah, ApriQ stream is buffering. Doesn't seem to be buffering anymore. Wait, should probably restart your stream, maybe. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. It's R24 Dell. The Alice fan, and also Mystic Square Lunatic Survival commentator. They decided to come over here and give the games a try. Oh yeah, I forgot to delete those because, yeah, don't worry too much about the info there. There won't be much info here because it's not a competitive match. I've also just tried to put the info of what the players are trying to attempt.
I don't think there's any real competition here.
Yeah, it's not a competition. Nobody will get RTF prizes for this.
This is React
Len'en
content,
Yeah, this is literally React content.
and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, well, this Seihou is very jump scary with the late game pattern, so frankly, it would be kind of hilarious to see people get pelted by them.
That's a good way of describing it, actually.
I'm
Like,
going to be
there's a lot
starting
of
on
live
Lunatic, but I'm kind of expecting to have to shift down to hard, or maybe even normal, before I get a pace into endgame.
It's funny because with the way rank scales in this game, even if you play on hard, if your rank scale's high enough, you're going to be dealing with lunatic level patterns anyway.
Oh dear God.
That's
So it
great.
works.
Love to see it.
have to shift it down to hard, or maybe even normal, before I get a pace into endgame.
It's funny because with the way rank scales in this game.
What the hell happened here? I'm very sorry, Sheepyhead. I did it.
Oh dear God.
I typed your
fine.
name wrong. I just realized. Yes.
No, it's alright. I mean, I still I don't hate the old name, it's just I want to have a new one that isn't buried under layers of in-jokes.
It's all right there. I tidied it up. I'm very sorry for that, but I mean, maybe it finally will help people who are like, "Oh, Femi, who was that sheepyhead guy there? Where did Yep Moody go?" I got asked that by 3 separate people.
Oh, I had no idea. No, I'm the same guy, I just turned into a sheep.
Yeah,
As one
fair
does.
enough. So maybe that'll finally help people who have been very confused about that. Oh yeah, well, act as if that was intentional.
As one does.
It probably did help out.
Yeah, so that was definitely intentional. That was certainly it.
Yes. Alright. But ready to start here in 1 minute, looks like.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, so that was definitely intentional. That was certainly it.
Alright. But ready to start here in 1 minute, looks like.
Yeah, just about. Well, we're almost there.
Have anything else to say?
There's a question for you in the chat, actually.
Oh, is yet multi by chance a reference to multi from 2? No, it is not. I actually had that username before I even was a Touhou fan. It started when I was part of the Earthbound community. My name was just Multi-Bottle Rocket, which is an item from that game. And it was funny when I was in the Earthbound community, but the second I left, it was just a mouthful that nobody understood. So I had to shorten it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, and it's almost time. It's 10 seconds, and then let's go. 45 minutes for you to get anything done.
All right. I don't know. I was staring down that wide shot in the character select, so I guess that's who I'm going to be going with.
Yep. Wide shot. It's pretty controversial. Some people say it's the worst. I think it's one of the best. It's my favorite to use. It's definitely the hardest to use, but can be the most effective because you got to do a lot of shotgun damage, and you can in this game, especially on the lower difficulties. So very excited to see how they use it.
Yeah, you won't get a lot of mileage out of wide shot unless you're shotgunning.
Ah, I see. I'm a wide shot enjoyer in PC98, so hopefully that'll carry over.
I guess the way I'll just mention the way power scaling works in this game, even I don't even fully understand it, but you will gain power over time as the game progresses. Some of it has to do with killing enemies, from what I can tell. It's not entirely clear. All I know is that by the time you reach the stage 2 mid-boss, around that time you will reach full power and you will keep it for the rest of the run. It won't go down even if you were to die.
It's definitely a little bit rank dependent too.
Yeah,
if you try to score, if you pick up a lot of items, if you graze a lot, you'll definitely get it a little earlier. Especially in stage 1, there's a pretty big difference. If you get to stage 1 boss Milia, there's definitely a difference depending on how you do, really. And speaking of which, Sheepy has made it to...
I did it. I did the thing.
So that's an example of what happens if you try to death bomb in this game on Sheepy's screen.
FDF3 came at a very bad time.
Yeah, I got bad muscle memory.
What had just happened is he had died and then tried to death bomb, and instead of using a death bomb, he bombed immediately after dying. So now effectively he used 1 life and a bomb within the same frame. That's okay. It's a rite of passage at this point.
Yeah, it's just the way that this funny game works. I mean, am I allowed to say that I kind of like the soundtrack of Seihou, because you guys know what I mean, right? It sounds like the soundtrack of a Flash game with the way it uses the MIDI.
Yeah, it just uses default instruments. This is Miria.
Yeah,
it's changing how the boss is spelled with katakana, and Vivid is just Ramaji.
Sure, that looks like we're getting past stage 1.
So people are getting out of stage 1 now.
Yeah. Wow, the Apricue is playing on normal. It's so hilarious just how this game is like 4 times the speed on Lunatic.
I know, but it's funny. If you reach high enough rank on normal, it'll compare to higher difficulties. I don't know why this game sort of overlaps its difficulty levels like that for some reason.
And then maybe it's good to see like the rank, because the lasers she was just using like in the wave on her first attack, like just now, like it that's rank dependent. So if you're at higher rank, the lasers are a lot denser. The pattern itself doesn't really change because you just dodge it the same way, but it gets thicker basically.
Mm-hmm. So first reset on Casey's end.
Okay. That mid-boss wasn't so bad. At least on 1 death, 1 bomb rank.
Yeah, so that is 1 of 2 extra lives you're going to be getting.
Oh, yeah. God.
This game is very stingy.
1 of 3. My apologies.
You do have an advantage, at least, if you could call it that. This game is very short. It's about the last length.
20 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. If you're optimal on your damage, you can beat it under 20 minutes easily as well. My favorite Seihou character is Vivid, which is kind of basic, but she's cool.
Yeah, I like her.
Now we're at the stage 2 bosses, Mei and Mai, the only dual boss in the game, and one of the best fights in the game. Obviously,
You did it again.
Does like the early game fights are pretty good, and the stages are kind of boring. Oh, we got a death bomb
again, or a bomb death, I suppose it is.
Probably.
A bomb death, yeah.
The good thing is that once you get good with wide shot, this fight becomes really easy.
My finger cannot control itself.
Yes, if you
Oh, that was.
if you're good with your shotgunning, this fight is less than 30 seconds long.
I might not quite be on that level yet, but we'll see next round.
We're gonna see that in the mainstream.
The way this fight is paced has a lot to do with your own actions and the way it progresses as well, because they both have their own separate phases and their own separate HP values. So
that's really cool, actually. I like that idea. Oh my god. I got stabbed.
And now stage 3.
Yada yada.
No continues here then?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'll go with homing missile this time.
Homing missile is probably the easiest for survival.
Alright.
Yeah, homing missile has the
best part
highest
about
score
this
here.
game, all the shots are pretty viable. It's just some of them you just got to put more work into it. But overall, it's pretty balanced.
That's good to hear.
To answer Zig's question, how strong is wide compared to missile and laser? Laser has the weakest shotgun by far. It's not very good, actually.
I think it wouldn't be.
But wide shot has at max power. Wide shot has the strongest shotgun out of all the different shots.
Exactly.
So that's why wide shot is very good for Mei and Mai, because it does a lot of damage to them, and they both give a lot of opportunities to shotgun once you learn the fight.
Let's see.
Okay. So 2 people in stage 3 now.
It's really funny.
Yeah, the stage 3 mid boss. The stage 3 mid boss. The only part of it that's damageable is, I believe, is its head and its tail. I think, or maybe just the head.
Sometimes you can kill it really early if you get lucky with the shotgunning.
Yes, the thing is though, the side of the screen it first appears on is random. Oh,
I don't know if it's
here.
like it might be like the opposite of where you are. That's how I think of it. I'm not 100% sure though.
ApriQ has learned the hard way the way the death bombs work in this game.
Oh no.
The bomb death.
I finally managed to die without death bombing.
Yeah. But again, very unfortunately timed, FDF3 was.
Right.
So first player having reached there's another bomb death on Casey's end. First player to have reached Gates, who's the stage 3 boss.
Another pretty good fight, in my opinion.
It's fun.
Ooh, reset.
Yeah, I just died twice on the end boss. I think after this credit, I'm gonna bump myself down to hard, like I said I would.
Yeah.
Shusou Gyoku is an interesting game. It is very consistent. There's very little RNG in this game, and any RNG that there is can be mitigated pretty easily for the most part. That being said, it can be kind of daunting learning this game for the first time, just because of how fast the patterns are, and how many sort of blind, and then rank, and how many blind killers there are initially. But if you put in the time, this game is very consistent. There's only, I'd say, 2 major roadblocks in terms of RNG that can affect your run.
This game almost kind of feels like it's a Touhou take on a more traditional shmup.
Sort of. I'll say so.
R24 seems to be doing with this pretty well, all things considered.
They're doing, their gate spread is very good.
Yeah. Oh, background change, and
that's it. Yeah, I don't know if that was. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if that was the no miss no bomb. It was a good fight.
There was definitely a bomb used there.
Can you tell if they're on Lunatic?
I can't.
They are. I'm pretty sure they are. But they're on low rank.
Yeah,
Really
they
good play
have
so
died
far.
a lot, so it makes sense.
Yeah, this game's rank is very unstable. As soon as you die once, you'll see the patterns, difficulty, and shot speed start to decrease dramatically. Marie is stage 4, yes. And she is one of the roadblocks that I just mentioned. She's the biggest source of RNG in the game.
Stage 4 is pretty interesting. Very good with homing and wide. If you're using laser, well, good luck. But stage 4 is pretty chill, especially compared to the boss fight.
I'd say stage 4. I think Papaya already mentioned that the stage sections in this game aren't very interesting, at least from a survival standpoint. However, stage 4, I would say, okay, they died
At
there.
least a lot of the stages are pretty short, like especially, spoiler, stage 5.
Yeah, stage 5 is incredibly short, but stage 4, I would say, is the only, like, hard stage section in the game.
Absolutely.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, at least we're kind of seeing a few deep runs. I don't know how many deep runs into the game I actually expected to see, but at least we're seeing some of them, especially relatively early on into a very short reset timer.
Laser's in a funny spot because foaming is the best shot for survival, and wide shot, I believe, is the best shot for scoring. And laser just kind of sits in the middle where it's not as good as either.
Laser's the best for scoring, actually.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Wide shot's probably the best at lower difficulties once you master it, but like overall, just getting into it, and even when you're super into it, homing is the most popular.
That's right.
I do really want to play more of this game after this stream. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yes, do it.
Fun game.
And even try getting into the other Seihous, because
do they also have native ports?
Say that again?
Do they also have native ports like this one does?
Not yet. Well,
okay.
Seihou 2 is just, in general, past Shusogyoku, like, they work a lot easier on modern PCs. Especially Seihou, which has 2 versions. Oh, that is a problem.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Stream is dead.
Oh my god, did this entire internet cut out?
Seihou itself. There's not going to be a 4th one, but I guess while we wait, we can talk about Seihou 2 and 3. So Seihou 2 Kyogyoku is kind of like a Phantasmagoria. It's kind of like Pod, but it's not that great. It's kind of unfinished. The AI is really stupid, but it's got a lot of nice ideas. Like, you have to graze a lot in that game to send bullets to your opponent, and also, like, pick your charges up. So there's something there. It just needed a little more time. And unfortunately, it's not like it's ever going to get that time, but there's something there that is really nice. And then Seihou 3, Banshiryu, the first one came out. There's 2 versions of it. The first one that came out at Comic Hit 67, and then another one in Comic Hit 74. So the main differences with those are, like, in the newer version, like, the shot types are completely different. A lot of the stage design has been changed. But I'd say the 74 version is harder than the original in terms of patterns, and especially the stages. Like, they went all out with the stages. It's really difficult on the first try. But yeah. Banshee, like, a lot of people used to hate it back in the day, but like overall now, I think it has a much better reception, which is really nice.
Yeah, Banshee is a bit of a. It's in a special spot. It's a strange game. Its difficulty is very lopsided sometimes too.
And there's rank in the C74 version, and it's ridiculous.
And it's about it's worse than this game actually.
They really tried. They experimented a lot, and I have to respect that.
It seems like Seihou just kind of speedran the entire franchise. They had this game, which is sort of like PC 98. more of a mix of PC 98 and Windows. Then they had a PvP game, and then like a stranger, newer game that took a while for people to warm up to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then C67, it's also got like an interesting scoring system. But then 74, that it basically threw it out. That game does not really have a scoring reputation at all.
No one
Oh, and
scores C74
Yeah,
because
no.
there's nothing to score. It doesn't. There's no real system to it.
And then the C74, they
item.
actually added an extra stage, which has basically all the characters from Shisogyoku and Kyogyoku. It's a boss rush. It's pretty difficult, but it's great. I like it myself. I haven't cleared it in a long time, but 74 is definitely worth it just for that. Is the stream still dead?
It's still dead.
Damn.
What's up with the snake? Ugh.
And yes, Banshiryu had Hirano, and her yin yang arm is named Gyoku.
I didn't even know the Yin Yang Orb had a name, actually.
It talks, actually, in the C74 version.
Oh.
Oh, there was just no boss at the end. Wait, yes there is. Question mark? I don't know.
Well, you're fighting the stage 2 boss now. Just for people who aren't unable to see PP's run currently, because he's streaming at the Discord at the moment. He's on gate with no lives and 3 bombs.
Yeah. Oh, I died. I will continue though. Okay, bro.
I know. Sammy's trying on his end right now.
All
It's so unfortunate. I feel bad for Femi.
It happens. What can you do?
Yeah.
But he's working on it.
So what is practicing in this game like? Because I don't think it has a built-in practice mode, does it?
It does not.
There is one. It's weird. In order to practice stages in this game, which you can do, you have to clear the game first, I believe, which will unlock the replay function. And if you were to enable it in config, what you can do is you can set it to a certain stage, and upon starting the game, it'll start you at that stage, with a built-in recording feature, and it'll be that stage only, and you can't pause during it either. Else it'll take you back to the title screen. So doing that, you can choose which stage you want to play and practice it that way, and it'll save a replay for that stage.
Alright.
Otherwise, that's about as much practice as you get.
Fair enough. I think that's still more than any of the Touhou games have provided at this point.
Essentially.
Start.
Seihou practice. I mean, If someone's willing to provide it, that'd be nice.
I believe I'm on the stage 4 boss.
Yeah,
Marie.
so Sheepy's fighting Marie right now.
It's a fun fight.
On fight, but it's unstable.
I feel like I'm
currently
getting my
fighting
ass
it right
beat.
now.
You need
If I would say,
filter
like,
for LNBs.
yeah, it's a filter for LNNs for sure. You're fighting it on pretty low rank right now, so the patterns are not too bad.
Biggest problem
Yeah,
with her, she uses a bunch of bullets that bounce off the walls, and they're fast, and they're dense, and they're unpredictable, so good luck. Another thing about her, she spawns a bunch of little spaceships during a couple of her attacks. It's not too hard, especially if you use homing or wide, but that's interesting.
Boap? Real?
Oh, yep,
They put Boap in this game?
yes. And it gets pretty crazy at the end.
There we go. Alright, into stage 5?
Yep.
Alright. That was fast.
Yeah, stage 5 is really quick.
Sniped. We're so back.
Welcome back.
Wait, guys, wait.
Hello, Fammy.
That
Just
was.
And this
for a
isn't
second.
treating you so well.
I think my computer just. Oh my god.
Everything okay? Oh. Just in time to see me get absolutely destroyed by the stage 5 boss.
So the stage 5 boss is Eric, who has been talking to Vivid the whole time, like he's in every stage dialogue, and she meets him at the end because the story of the game, I guess we should have explained that too, but basically he sends Vivid on some kind of errand, and she gets gonna try to beat her up, but she makes it past him, and when she meets Eric on the moon, he explains the whole thing. 30 years ago, he lost his daughter, Vivid. Yep, there's 2 of them. In a tragic accident, and he sent all the bosses before to test her, and obviously she made it past all of them, so she goes to the other dimension to try and save the original Vivid.
That is a full game over, by the way, on Shapy's end. Ran out of continues, which is okay.
I will give Laser a shot now.
I think we're back. I think we're fully
Oh.
back.
We are
And
so
we're
bad.
seeing.
We did it.
So
we did it.
Casey's actually playing extra right now, which is
Oh
funny.
wow. So the extra stage is really short. It's about 7 minutes, but it's crazy hard to learn at first. Oh, look at that.
So extra in this game is quite difficult. Actually, it is harder than I would say most Touhou extra stages, solely because of the fact that rank still applies to extra, and it makes certain patterns very difficult. There are 2 boss fights during the extra stage, and I guess, well, if Casey continues, they'll show up soon enough. So Sheepy's gameplay isn't showing, by the way.
It's red.
I don't think it is on Discord, but not on the stream.
We should have that going.
I think, yeah, that's fine.
There we go.
I think it should be updated now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. We had the massive brain fart moment
You're
there.
good. You're good.
No.
It's good to get this out of the way now and not during the actual like big survival match.
Yeah, I'm glad this happened now. Yeah, at least. Right. Yeah.
Casey's stream might be buffering a little bit, so I'll just say it. The extra boss for the stages for the extra stage in this game is Reimu and Marissa.
Whoa.
They're both quite difficult. Marissa, and staying in true to her PC98 fashion specifically, is quite random and unstable. She's on high rank. Whereas Reimu isn't as random, but she can still be pretty. Her patterns are very difficult and kind of complex in nature still.
It does sound very true to both of their PC98 incarnations.
Pretty much.
I'm really sorry for the everything that happened. At
It's
least
alright,
the
man.
stream is back up.
Yeah, don't worry. You're good.
You can't control it.
Mais ou menos. Parece. Pelo menos dá pra stream de novo.
People still in early game at the moment, outside of Casey, is doing extra.
Ouch. I keep getting body slammed by these guys.
Yeah, May and Mike can be kind of daunting at first.
Dude, what you said about them having independent phases does sound interesting, and I feel like there's a really good route for it, but I'm just...
There is.
I can't figure it out on the fly.
Yeah, you have to try and overlap their phases enough so that their patterns don't like coincide with each other awkwardly. But once you figure that out, once you get the timing for it, it's pretty consistent. It does make them fun. R24 gaming game over in stage 4.
Oh.
That's okay. So far, yet to see a full clear of the game be finished yet, which doesn't surprise me. It's hard to get a clear at first with this game, whether it be a 1cc or otherwise. Especially with how limited the resources are, it's not as forgiving as Touhou. R24 dying to Marie's purple wave. That is one of the hardest attacks in the game. She has, on average, when you're fighting Marie, she's gonna use her purple, a spray of purple bullets that come from both sides of the screen. She's gonna do that on average twice, and both times she does it, it's a bit of an RNG check. Because if she gives you a bad enough wave, it's very hard to react to, and there's almost nothing you can do.
Alright. Moving into stage 4, finally.
Disconnect, no worries. That's alright. I mean, Marie's pretty random outside of her purple waves too. I would just say it's not as egregious. It's still pretty bad.
But even then, you still have to be prepared for the purple waves, because if you go too low, they could wall you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is you could prepare. Also, KC is on KC is showcasing the Marissa fight right now. As it stands. Yeah, well in the game, yeah, most other things are pretty consistent. Or 24 in Eric's first wave, probably his hardest attack. CB, have you continued?
Yes, I have.
I was gonna say, I saw you with 0 lives in stage 3.
Yeah, a random enemy in this stage sniped me.
It's okay. That's a good bomb on Marissa's fight. Oh, so Marissa just used her impossible pattern just there, which is what game over to. She has one attack where she just shoots a very dense and very fast spray of bullets towards the bottom of the screen, and sweeps some, with the little orbs that circle around her, sweeps some lasers across the screen as well. And if you're unlucky enough, you're dead, and there's really nothing you can do. The only real way to mitigate that or try and prevent that is to the best of your abilities, RNG manip the rest of the stage, so that when you get to Marissa, her rank is low enough, so that if she does decide to use that pattern, there's a small chance that it's plausible. That's all you can do.
Or just try to, like, destroy the little orbs around her as quick as possible.
Yeah, so that she doesn't use that attack, because she can only use that pattern if those orbs are up.
Yes. also really important to get in a lot of damage before she sends those up, because sometimes you could just end it right in the middle of when she's got them up.
Yes.
But even then, like,
R24
all
and-
circle bubble attacks, like, it's random which ones come out.
Yeah. Okay. Again, it's similar to how our PC98 fights work. So R24 on stage 6 currently. I think the first person to reach stage 6.
And the final boss.
So the final boss... Got me yet. The final boss is Vivid. The same one that was lost in an accident prior to the game's events. She's a very complex final boss, actually. Her first phase especially. Surprisingly though, she is consistent to an extent if you learn her. She's starting off with her red flower pattern, which is one of the most ridiculous patterns in the game. However, funnily enough, if your rank is high enough, what you can do is you can hide in one of the corners, the bottom right or bottom left corner, and hug that corner and you can safe spot it. That works on any rank, however, the higher your rank is, the more the likelihood that safe spot will work, because you could just die to it randomly. Even then, it's more consistent than trying to dodge it normally.
And at least Vivid, like, her first phase is kind of like Marissa. It's like, it's random which attacks come out, but 2 and 3, it's like, it's telegraphed at least.
Phase 2 isn't as bad. All the patterns are still quite fast, and have some degree of RNG. That was an insane micro dodge. What the hell is he doing? Oh my god. So, okay. It seems like he's getting past phase 2. There is some latency, by the way.
Oh god.
But that's okay. He's doing very good for first time, yes.
I think I'm on my last continue to stage 6.
I believe you are.
You can just really Omega Graze these lasers, even though they're so tiny.
Oh yeah, you can max out the graze counter easily in this stage. In stage 6.
Ugh.
Oh, so first clear, by the way,
Nice.
Yes.
on R24's end. Phase 3 of Vivid is very interesting. There's little to no RNG throughout that entire phase. However, all of her attacks require very high levels of execution in order to get past, which probably makes it the hardest phase out of the 3. That was a good phase 1.
Alright. What are these things gonna do? Oh.
Laser Wheel is very ill. Laser Wheel is probably the hardest attack in the game. It's consistent. It's a static pattern, depending on rank. But the issue is that it comes at you so quickly, and the dodging required is so strict that unless you throw yourself at it over and over again and learn it, you're gonna die a few times.
Whatever. Alright, us. I think this is the last phase.
Yeah, so Shapey's currently on the last phase of the final boss.
Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I death bombed again, but
So yeah,
at least
the
did
pattern
damage, so.
that's one of the examples of the patterns I was saying, where her patterns are very little RNG, but they require very strict execution in order to dodge.
I was out of bombs. Was I? There's no way.
Nice.
TLD Vivid. Ah! We are winning.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's it. Okay.
Thank
so
God.
that's
0-0 clear.
second clear now.
Oh, do I need to hide the ending?
I guess so. I don't know if Seihou has any stipulations like Touhou does.
Here.
Alright, so that's Shapey with a clear.
Stop streaming for the culture.
There you go. Like Keiki, all static but pure evil. A little bit. I like her fight more than I do Keiki's, admittedly, but they're cut from a similar cloth, I guess. So we're on the last 3 minutes here. The remaining players is still on stage 1, with Casey on extra.
Assuming extra doesn't require a 1cc to unlock, I'll give it one go.
I don't entirely remember, to be honest. I don't think it does, but I could be wrong.
I'm probably just gonna wipe to the stage section, but maybe I'll get to look at Marissa for a little bit.
Like how after you bomb. That's what I'm saying. It gives you it makes you think you did. But in reality, then you just wasted extra resources.
At least for a 1cc, if you death bomb on a boss, you know, you're still doing damage to the boss, but I don't know.
Yeah. Basically. I believe doing a difficulty like normal also unlock Lunatic. Because stage practice is kind of unorthodox in this game, it just unlocks the replay function once you beat the game, so I'm pretty sure once you have that, you could do stage practice in any stage, regardless of the difficulty. So yes, to answer your question.
Yeah. Also, I did unlock extra.
Yeah, I figured. So you still have to... You unlock extra based on whatever shot you beat the game with, so...
Yeah, I only have laser right now.
Yeah, he only has laser, so...
Fast bullets, huh? Oh my god. I meant to dodge that.
First time you're doing... Oh, okay.
Never mind. I'm actually doing
You're
terrible.
doing really good.
Out of there.
Coming on to the last minute here.
Oh, I fell for his classic tricks. Yeah, bro, let me just dodge that. No, thank you.
Thanks. Past the boss now.
I want
Time's
help.
coming up here. All right, that is it. So I guess this is everyone's last run.
Hell yeah. Oh, wow, I made it to Marissa.
So here's where it begins. So we're 24 on stage 3 right now.
Oh, yeah, I think that's her fuck you die pattern, huh?
So that Marissa attack just went off. That's her impossible pattern. It's funny.
She does.
I would say you got decent RNG on that attack too, but it's just that it's that unstable.
Yeah, I definitely could have dodged that, but I imagine that that's the one that people are dying to if it's just slightly worse.
Also, I guess to just in Touhou, there it is again. In Touhou,
oh, we win these.
If you these bosses do have a bomb shield, you are getting awful RNG on this fight.
Die, please. I'm tired of looking at that attack.
That is 3 times now. She's decided to use it.
He hates me.
Nice.
Unfortunate. I was out of bombs. It's fine.
Yeah, not bad.
All right.
Marissa on your first try.
That was really fun. I'm gonna play a lot more of this game once the stream is over.
The propaganda's working.
Yes, I need a 1cc on Lunatic. I managed to get like a full credits clear on normal.
Awesome.
Alright.
So Shapey's out for now. We still got the rest of the runs going. Unfortunately, Epiku and KC seem to be in buffering. I'm stuck in buffering.
Is R24 still on a run? I'm still...
Yeah, so they're currently on gates, stage 3 boss. And I don't believe they've used continue yet. But they're down to 1 bomb, 1 life.
Okay.
Well, no bombs now.
Ooh.
Okay. Into stage 4. Stage 4 with no continues used yet is decent pace, I would say, for beating the game. I believe you get 3 continues. And that's across all difficulties before you get a true game over.
I think it's 4. It says on the corner.
Oh right, that's true.
Well, I had an extra continue up my sleeve the whole time. I didn't even realize. I was never on my list.
The UI is so barren that I barely noticed the credits at the bottom. Good stage 4 performance so far.
All right, guys. So I'll see if I can transfer over to another setup. So hopefully we'll have a smoother experience with the proper lunatic survival part. So sit tight there. Don't worry about it. But I will try to fix the stuff. Yes.
No worries, man. So Marie patterns being dodged ethically right now, which is funny to me. I don't. Again, it's casual and it's people's first time playing. But I will just say, similar to LLS, I guess a lot of the bosses in this game don't have hitboxes. Marie's giant shit in one of them. So some of these patterns, for very first patterns specifically, you can save spot by staying above a certain portion of her ship's sprite, and it'll cause a lot of her bullets to be misdirected above her. There's a few attacks like that you can mitigate by just staying on top of her.
Oh, everyone's back. You can see Upper Q and KC, although I think he reset after the timer, if I recall correctly. So I think he's just playing for fun.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So that Boat pattern, I guess, that Marie uses during her penultimate phase, that can be safe spotted by just staying directly on top of the bullet spawners. And the safe spot is actually quite generous too in that regard.
Welcome back, Satori.
There you go. Except you don't have to be wary of her sprite. You can sit just directly in the middle, and you can dodge it. It's so generous that you don't even get any grace from it unless you go outside near the borders of where the bullets are spawning.
See, never mind. Welcome back, Yuka. One safe spot.
Yep. That's an unfortunate death in stage 5, but it happens. Stage 5 is a very awkward stage, I'm not gonna lie. Those enemies flying down from the top of the screen, they can wall you in sometimes if they feel like it, and there's not too much you can do about it.
And there is a safe spot for this mid boss. It's just really tricky.
Yes, it is scary. But on high rank, you kind of have to do it because her pattern becomes kind of disgusting.
Ridiculous.
Oh, impossible pattern on Marissa again. Very mean today, actually. At least from my experience, that specific attack seems to be one of her more rarer ones. But
for sure,
it's been showcased quite a bit today.
I wonder what the actual chances are, because surely it's an even chance across all of the patterns on that phase.
I would assume so, but maybe that's just me being hopeful.
One time I got it 4 separate times in one fight.
Yeah, at that point you close the game because it's not happening. Unfortunate death there.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess Casey's just playing for fun now. They're resetting.
Or maybe they don't realize that the reset timer isn't on the hour, and it was just 45 minutes.
Maybe.
That's something I would do.
The last 2 runs just being R24 and Hypercoup for now. Marissa's like Russian roulette, but you're trying to get through the remaining chambers as quickly as possible before you find the one. It's ridiculous.
That's a fun way of putting it.
It's what it is. You're sitting there and you're praying every time she starts to shoot that you don't die.
Upper Q on phase 2, I think.
Still phase 1. Well, going to phase 2.
You're right.
Shot down phase 1.
They still have full continues.
They do. This is a 1cc on their end right now, which is very good.
I'm really hoping that they can pull it off. Did R24 get a 1cc, or was it multiple credits?
Who's running? Apricus?
R24, did they get a 1cc? Or maybe KC did?
No, they just cleared.
Oh.
No one has gotten... Oh, they got walled.
Oh.
Thanks. Good effort. Very good. Up to stage 6, phase 2. With no continues used is very... you ended the run. You could have kept going. That's okay.
It's alright.
That was a good effort.
I think last one left is R24 now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was
really tight.
Dodge, by the way. On that one attack. Yeah, so we're just waiting on them to finish.
Jeez, this looks horrible on Lunatic.
Yeah, but they did it well. It's static. So, flower pattern, very fun. Very intense. It's an intense game. For sure. Oh, so
Wow.
for this attack of Vivids, people are microing this attack, which is crazy to me. It's sick. It's awesome every time it happens, though. It's those lasers she shoots out as she's throwing those like orange walls are aimed. However, you don't really want to do that attack because it's a streaming pattern. You have to follow her.
And if you're good with shotgunning, you can kill it before it even finishes.
Yes. Also, there is 2 LNNs. Well, 2 recorded, I guess. LNNs of Seihou. I'm one of them, and then Fox as the other. And then I believe I might be the only one who's EXN this game. I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone else has a recorded video of that. Oh, they do. Oh, that's true. Miller does.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I did watch. I think I watched your EXNN like years ago, and I watched Miller's, but
That was a while
that's
ago.
pretty much it. I had not watched any of the main game before this.
I think EXN at 360p a while back. It's kind of EXN in this game isn't very fun. It's
Oh, did the stream
It's-
die again?
oh, that's okay.
I'm sure R24 probably cleared.
Yeah, they did.
Oh. Came right back to the credits.
Reimu does. I mean, people tend to Reimu's hell attack. I think people mostly refer to her second phase, which is entirely static. But if you don't learn it, you can chain die very quickly. Wait, that's it. Everyone's runs are done. I believe. I'm not entirely sure if Apriku has cleared, but they very well could have. They didn't exile if they didn't with the run.
I want to say so.
Yeah. Otherwise, everyone else got a clear, it seems, which is good. Her survival, yeah. Reimu's first survival is disgusting. On high rank, it's another coin flip as to whether or not you dodge it. But yeah, GG to everyone.
GG's.
And good luck to everyone who wants to 1cc it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's say once you see the game, it's a very steady slope to consistency. You find a lot of attacks are very doable, despite how daunting they are at first.
Hey, that's the vibe I was getting. That it's very much just a fast pattern that you can't really do much about on your first try. But if you know what you're doing, then the game will reward you.
4cc, yeah. Still good. Yeah, just keep practicing. 5cc, awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean I got a 3cc, but granted I was playing on normal. You guys are playing on Lunatic, so I've kind of got nothing.
Something. I was. It's
wow,
funny.
guys. Very
Okay.
impressive. But yeah, I will temporarily switch off the stream because I'm going to switch setups. Thank you everyone for the
Okay.
patience. Yeah, but real quick. Just a sec.
Alrighty. No Miss Stage 4 is very impressive, yes. Yeah, keep playing.